Hey creative friends, it's Kamela here from Creative Moms Decant. So today I'm going to show you how you can iron onto burlap. So I have this burlap bag that I want to put a design onto. We're going to use this kind of as an Easter egg basket, but to collect eggs from our chickens. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut my design with the Cricut maker onto iron-on. And you want to remember shiny side goes down. So let's get this cut and then we'll move to our Cricut auto press to get it heated onto burlap.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this and get it weeded. And I'm also going to press this a couple more times. So you'll notice that the entire time I was cutting my design on the Cricut maker, I was pressing the burlap. That's the biggest key to burlap. It's to make sure that all the moisture is out of the fabric, and burlap holds moisture. So you're going to want to pre-press several times. I inside-sided it out, right-sided it out, and now I'm on the side that I'm going to put my design on, and I'm going to press it about 2 more times, so 3 times in all. And I'm doing all this pressing at 300 degrees and 15 seconds. So I'll meet you back as soon as I get this weeded. All right, so I have got this weeded. I have a piece of glitter. Also, you want to check for, see this little scrap of blue right here? You want to check for things like that because once you press, it's too late. There are some methods for removing, but let me tell you, it's much easier to make sure all of your scraps are removed from your transfer paper before you start to iron on. So the next thing I'm going to do is fold this in half because I used my cutter here to get things straight. And there's another scrap up here. Come on, there you go. And so then I'm just lining things up so that it's even, and I put a little crease in the top and the bottom. I am straight challenged, so using the straight edge and folding are my hints. And then I'm going to line this up around the seam of my basket. So right at the top here. And another trick, which I forgot to do, is you can kind of fold your material in half and give it a little press. I'm just going to hold it to the side here and give it a little press so that I can see exactly where the middle of my item is at. We want things to line up and look nice, don't we, friends? And you also want to check your inners. So right before I hit record, I did one more check and I had missed the middles of 2 A's. So you don't want to miss things like that. All right, so now I'm going to use both the straight edge that I just made on the burlap and the straight edge that we made earlier on the transfer. And I'm going to lay that down and then butcher paper. And I'm doing 300 degrees for 15 seconds. The auto press gives me no excuse for not getting things cleaned up. I've talked about it in several of my videos about cleanup. And I like to use the minutes of downtime when my UV light's going and now while my auto press is going to clean things up. So then I turned this around and I'm going to press again. And you're going to continue to do this 2 more times. So a total of 4 presses at 300 for 15 seconds until the burlap is starting to appear in the HTV. I'll be right back and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so you can see it in the chicken. It is hard to see on camera, but the burlap texture is starting to come through. I was able to remove my carrier sheet. The last step of any pressing, and it's so important, and I see so many people, even people who make videos, forget to do the pre-press or the pro-prep press. I don't know, something like that. But you want to right side your item out, and you want to do a press on the reverse side. I'm going to slide this on here so that I can definitely get this all on here, and just this one layer. And I'm going to go ahead and press one more time, and then that's it. So I would not call burlap something that is machine washable, but I love to do like a burlap placemat for the center of my table. Doesn't usually get too dirty, and if it does, I just take a washcloth and spot clean. So I'll do the same with this. I would not call it machine washable, but it works great for a table runner or, you know, something that you're not going to need to wash. So once you've done your after press, we can go ahead and turn this bad boy off and right side this back out and take a look at our burlap basket. So that's how you iron on to burlap. And that's all I have for you today, friends. Have a joyful day. Bye.
With an illusion, like a sparrow with broken